Hello everyone! So today what we're going to be doing is a hair video. So obviously I'm in my pajamas and it is not morning time. But I had a really productive morning and then I came home and then I just wanted to put something comfortable on, so I ended up in my pajamas. Do you ever do that? Is that just me? Maybe. I don't know. But anyways, like I said, we're going to be talking about hair products today. So just a little bit of a background. I have very straight and fine hair. This is my natural hair right now. Not straightened or blow dried or anything. It's just air dried and using a couple of the products that I'll mention today. A few years back, well actually a while ago, this was like 5 years ago, my hair started falling out a lot, and for a long time I couldn't figure out what it was. I went to dermatologists, I went to my regular physician, I tried a bunch of things. I stopped using heat on my hair altogether. I stopped using all hair products except for shampoo on my hair, and nothing was helping. My dermatologist did prescribe a special shampoo for your scalp. Not that anything was wrong with my scalp, but it was kind of just like, since nothing else was helping, the shampoo just kind of made the hair follicles a little bit stronger. So I used that for a while and it did help a little bit. Fast forward like a year and a half, and the only explanation that anyone could come up with is that I was rather severely anemic. So after taking iron pills and kind of letting my hair rest for a while and using the shampoo and taking my other daily vitamins, I finally feel like I've gotten my hair back to a decently healthy place. So I'm pretty happy with it right now. And I just wanted to share some of the products that I use to help it stay healthy. First of all, if you want healthy hair, especially if you have fine hair, once your hair gets damaged when it's fine, it starts to look like hay very quickly because it's so thin. Especially if you don't have a lot of it, because there's a difference between having fine and thick hair and having a lot of hair versus a little hair. I have a medium amount of hair, I think, now. It's not as low as it was about a year ago at this time, but it's not as much as it was 5 years ago. But like I started to say, once it gets damaged, you can really tell, and your ends get really stringy and gross. So it's important to keep it healthy. But it's also important to remember that your hair comes from your scalp, so it's important to keep your scalp healthy too. So in order for your hair to grow healthy, you have to think about what you're ingesting into your body. Obviously, diet has a lot to do with it. So if you're eating healthy and you're taking your daily vitamins, your hair is going to grow back healthier. So first things first, remember to drink your water. Such an underrated tip, but it's really important. Also, vitamin B is very important in order to grow your hair. Biotin pills, if you've heard of those, help you grow healthy hair, skin, and nails. And also B complex vitamins are really great. And if not, then just take your daily vitamin packs and you should be good, I think. In terms of washing my hair, first of all, I like to stick to the least amount of product I can. So usually I plan like my hairstyles, so I know what types of hair products I'm going to be using, because I don't like to use unnecessary products on my hair, because I feel like that actually helps keep it healthy. I also don't use heat on my hair. I air dry it as much as possible. I hardly ever blow dry unless absolutely necessary. And I curl my hair every once in a while, but like I said, I have very straight natural hair, so I never need to straighten it. In terms of shampoo, I use the lightest shampoo I can, so usually that just is like a regular cleanse and mend shampoo. That's the one I usually use, is the Aussie cleanse and mend. That one's probably my favorite. And then also Bedhead, I believe it's damage repair. It's the number 3 in a red bottle. So I wouldn't recommend like thickening or volumizing shampoos. Those don't really work for me personally. I find that a lot of the time it just ends up making my hair like fluffy on the ends and not at the root, which is what I want, right? So those are the shampoos that I usually use. I do not use conditioner in the shower, which people think I'm crazy, but because my hair is fine and it's pretty silky in texture, I don't get knots that much. But what I do is I love my hair masks. So these are my two favorite hair masks. And what I do most of the time is I actually mix masks. So this one is the Lee Stafford hair growth treatment. You can get this on Amazon or at Ulta. It's about like $15. So it's kind of a pricier hair mask, but you can use the Ulta coupon on it. And this one, if nothing else, I use it for the scent because it smells so good. I'm almost done with it. So what I'll do is I'll put this one on my roots because, I mean, that's where it's most effective because it's strengthening your hair follicles. And then this hair mask I'll put on my ends, and this one makes up for the fact that the other one is pricey because I think it's only like $3, and it's the Head& Shoulders Damage Rescue Scalp and Hair Treatment. This one I love, also smells very good, and this one I put on my ends, and I'll let those sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'll rinse it out in the shower. And then once I get out and my hair is wet, since I don't use conditioner in the shower, I use leave-in conditioner, and this one is my favorite. It's the Bedhead Ego Boost Split End Mender and leave-in conditioner, and this one I only do on just like my very tips, so like maybe 3 to 4 inches up, and I'll just put it on in there and finger it through. So usually on a daily basis, if I'm just wearing my hair natural, just like this, that is all I will do. Everything. The rest of these products are just if you're doing special hairstyles or just want something a little bit extra, those are the ones I'll mention, but most of the time, like I said, that's it. That's just my 3 hair products and I'm done. So if you're planning on styling your hair, these 3 products are great to use on wet hair. First of all, if I want a little bit of volume, I will use this hair mousse and put it in my hair when it's wet. And this is the Aussie Catch the Wave Mousse and Leave-In Conditioner. So this one, I don't know if it conditions so much as it volumizes for me. This one really helps. It gives my hair a little bit of a lift at the roots, and also I just find that it's so much more manageable when I put this in. Like in terms of curling my hair, it does a way better job. By the way, if I'm planning on curling my hair, because it's so straight, I will opt to not put the leave-in conditioner in, otherwise it'll just fall straight out. Because that one is pretty strong, the Bedhead one. But like I said, this one, I'll just flip my hair over, put like a little dollop in my palms, rub it in, put a little bit at my roots, and then tousle the rest in at my ends. And then I'll just put it on in there. And I'll let it dry a little bit and then brush out my hair. So it is obviously a different day, but I was editing this video and I realized that my camera shut off and didn't record 2 of the products that I really wanted to mention. So I thought that I would re-record just this portion, and then you'll see me change outfits and makeup looks pretty soon because it'll go back to the original video. But anyways, 2 of the products that I really wanted to mention, in terms of if I want to style my hair a certain way. So for example, if I'm going to a special event like a wedding or a party and I want to curl my hair and I want to make sure that it's going to last and it's going to be voluminous and just the curls are actually going to stay put and not fall out like they tend to do in my very straight and fine hair, I will use this product, and this is spray gel by Herbal Essences. It's kind of hard to find gel in a spray format. However, I really like the spray a lot better than the tubes, because when I use the tube gel, my hair gets all stuck together and knotty, and then when I brush it out, it gets all like puffy and like hay-like. which I don't like, whereas this is a much finer consistency and it spreads evenly and it brushes through really easily. So I like this one, it works well. It's good. And this I will spray on my hair when it is wet, and then I will brush it through and then either let it air dry or blow dry depending on what I'm doing. But I use it on wet hair, not dry hair. And then the other one that I absolutely had to mention is heat protecting spray. This is the Tresemme Thermal Creations Heat Tamer Leave-In Spray. This one works well. I have also, my absolute favorite one was by Alberto VO5 in a little red bottle, and now I cannot find it anywhere, but that one worked amazingly. I really liked it. And then another one that I've used is the John Frieda Heat Protection Spray. That's also a good one. This is $5 or $6. You can get it on sale at the drugstore very often. You can also use an Ulta coupon on it. So it's pretty affordable and it's an absolute necessity if you're putting any type of heat in your hair. I can't stress that enough. You have to protect your hair. If you're blow drying it or curling it or straightening it, whatever it may be, make sure you spray this on your hair. This has helped return my hair to health, and I'm very thankful for that. Now we may return to our regular scheduled programming. Thank you for your patience. So because I had a lot of hair loss for a pretty long time, I now have all these little hairs growing back. They're like pretty short, and like if I tussle my hair you can see them like coming out of the sides and whatnot. So frizz is a big issue for me, not just because like my regular hair puffs up, but because like those little hairs like to flip out. So my favorite frizz protecting products, I have a few. The first one is the L'Oreal Sleek It Strand Smoother Serum Spray. There's quite the mouthful. It also offers shine. So I really like this spray. It works really, really well. The only thing I'll say is it smells really bad. I hate the smell of it. I have to hold my breath every time I spray it. But it works well. If you need something a little bit more resistant to weather effects, I would recommend the Bedhead Biggie Afterparty Smoothing Cream for silky, shiny, healthy looking hair. This one, like seriously, I use like a teeny tiny amount, like I don't even do a full pump of it, and I'll rub it into my palms and then like just put it wherever I have some serious issues and then brush it through. Another one that I don't have with me that I just remembered is the Biosilk Anti-Frizz Serum. I usually get the samples for like $1 and those last me forever because you only need like the tiniest amount and it just does everything for you. But that's another one of those that once I put it in my hair, I can't curl my hair or do anything with because it's like, it locks in my straight hair. And then the last one is the Sexy Hair, or Smooth Sexy Hair Frizz Eliminator. This one's also really good. It's more of a serum and it bumps onto your hands. I like this one. I like it also. And then lastly, finishing sprays. My absolute favorite hairspray of all time. If you have fine hair, it can get like, it's hard to find good hairsprays because they will lock like the teeniest tiny hair into a place and then it looks like it's glued there and it just doesn't look attractive. So this is my favorite hairspray because it gives a natural finish and it holds my hair forever, which is difficult for straight hair, especially when I'm curling it. This is the Bedhead Hardhead, and I don't think I'll ever change hairsprays. This is like a super chatty video. When will it end? I use this for about 6 to 7 years now, and I don't think I will ever go back because I love it so much. It's a lifesaver. And then the other hairspray I wanted to mention was the L'Oreal Everstyle Alcohol-Free Stronghold Styling Spray. So this one is not an aerosol hairspray, it's a spritzy hairspray, and it's alcohol free, which I cannot stress enough how damaging alcohol is to your hair, which, yes, some of the products I mentioned do have alcohol in them, but most of them don't. I've really worked hard to cut out alcohol-based products from my hair routine because it really dries your hair out, which in turn makes it more damaged. This one just locks your hair right in. Strongly recommend it. And then the last product I wanted to mention, of course, is dry shampoo, but that's not just for fine hair. It's also for every hair. It's kind of just a necessity, being a girl in the 21st century, you know. Oh, the last thing that I wanted to mention, which I almost completely forgot, it should have been mentioned in the beginning, is a wet brush. They are life-changing. If you have not yet used a wet brush or a tangle teaser or anything in that realm, seriously life-changing. You need it in your life. You will love it. It's amazing. Period. It has tremendously helped with my hair loss, and because it's not pulling out your hair when you're brushing it. It's like so gentle. It works through every single tangle. I don't even know what it's made out of, but it works like a dream, and you need it, and I strongly recommend it. That was like really aggressive, and I apologize. Anyways, that is my fine straight hair product 101 manual / talk through, really long talk through. It's a pretty long video, I think. We'll see when I edit it. I don't know. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah. Seriously though, thank you all for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and thanks again.